The University of Oklahoma. They always will have kind of a late uh, game now inside the NCAA. Kind of a practice preseason game. Usually they're played at the beginning of the year. Now they're going to be played a little bit more towards the end of the year. And that does include, at least this year, the Maine Black Bears of Orano, Maine. We'll break them down coming up. You don't win. Next, right here, 1982 Boomer Center. You also know what to do. Do not go away. Alrighty then, everybody. I think you guys know me. My name's Harry James. The Maine Black Bears play their home games at Alford Stadium in Orano, Maine. 2-9 last year for the Maine Black Bears. 1-7 in the Coastal Athletic Association. No divisions, by the way. 1-7, as we already talked about. 13th place in their division, in their conference. They did, however, take care of the Long Island University Sharks, 24-13. Their head coach, Jordan Stevens, third year in charge of Maine. He is a Mainer for life because way back 2009, he graduated from Maine Black Bears. NCAA Division I FCS history. 2022 to present, he spent all 3 years with the Maine Black Bears in the Coastal Athletic Association, the CAA, if you will, with an overall percentage of 4-18 in 22 games. That is 18%. Conference play, 3-13 in 26 games, 11%. No bowl games, no playoff appearances. So, now there's the coach, there's the team. Now let's look at some of the players, including a transfer from Mercer. That's Carter Peavy, 2,275 yards, 11 touchdowns, and 5 picks, and a season-long 75-yard pass in 13 games last year with Mercer. Leading rusher Tristan Kennan and John Gray. Tristan Kennan, 110 total rushing attempts last year to go for 462 yards on the ground, 5 touchdowns, and a season-long 20-yard run, playing in 10 games for the Maine Black Bears. Well, they also had John Gray. There's John Gray, 54 attempts, 205 yards on the ground, 1 touchdown, including a 24-yard touchdown on his own right, playing in 13 games for the Maine Black Bears. So for you go from rushing to receiving, and this is where you get Joe Gillette and Jamie Lamson. Joe Gillette, if you will, Gillette, 39 total catches, 570 yards, 5 tugboats, including a 73-yard long completion in 10 games for the Maine Black Bears. Well, Jamie Lamson, 49 receptions, 552 yards, 6 touchdowns, including a 49-yard reception in 11 games for the Maine Black Bears. Now let's talk a little defense. You gotta have some defense if you're gonna try to come into the whole territories of Owen Field and win, right? Well, that's there for them at least. It comes down to Tyson Stewart, a linebacker, and defensive back Isaiah Henderson, or nose guard Isaiah Henderson, defensive lineman for the Black Bears. We'll start with Tyshawn Stewart, 53 total tackles last year, forced fumble, 0 fumbles recovered, 0 picks, 12 games, linebacker for the Maine Black Bears. While defensive line, number 92, Isaiah Henderson, 48 total tackles last year, a forced fumble, 0 fumbles recovered, 0 picks, and 12 games for, you guessed it, the Maine Black Bears. Special teams for the Maine Black Bears include punters, number 14, Aiden Cadogan, and kicker, Joey Bison. Aiden Cadogan, 37 punts last year, 43.5 in average, 3 touchbacks, 7 balls landed inside the 20-yard line, 65 yards was his career long, in 11 games for the Maine Black Bears. And finally, Joey Bryson, and at all. Didn't kick last year. Did a whole bunch of kickoffs, though. 10 games of kickoffs. This will be his first year, though, as a true kicker. All right, guys, thanks for watching. You guys know me. I'm Harry James. Next week, back to D1 football, SEC football, with the Missouri Tigers, or the Missouri Tigers, Mizou. For some reason, that's how they spell it in Columbia. All right, guys. Till then, I'm Harry James. Thanks for watching, and Boomer Sooner, everybody. I'm out of here. Peace.